Hello and welcome back to another video. And in today's video, I'm gonna draw a cat. Yeah, I like cats, so I'm gonna draw one. I need to draw one for a banana. I need to draw one for a Banana Man comic, anyways. So we're gonna draw it. This may be the cover of the comic, but I won't be drawing Banana Man, so you won't see the cover. But alright, we're just gonna give it a little bit of a bottom. And it would be standing on a ledge, but we're not going to worry about the perspective or ledge or any of that. We can do that when we transfer digital, but we're going to try to draw Cato. I just realized I have no idea how to draw a Cato, but we're going to draw a Cato. We're going to start with a circle, and then I guess we should do like a curve, like so we can like get the shape of the cat down. Trying to think of the general shape of catos. I do not have any catos. Like, I don't know anyone with. Well, that's a lie. I do know people with cats, but I don't know anyone who I like meet in real life that has cats. So I don't know cats. I do like cats though. All right. Let's try and start with the body this time. We can get it into the shape of a weird bean. Bean that gets bigger here, smaller there. And then maybe a thing there, which I tried to perspective, but I'm remembering the cat is facing this way. That cat's gonna be facing that away. He's going to actually be facing that away, because Banana Man is going to have his hand coming down from here, and the Cato is going to be, like, putting its, face, like its chin is going to be under his hand, like he's scratching the chin. That's what it's going to be doing. Because Banana Man likes cats. I don't know if that's going to be a part of the story whatsoever. That's just Banana Man likes cats, because I like cats. So I'm going to make everyone like cats. Not everyone. Not everyone's gonna like cats. There's one guy who likes dogs. I mean, he can also like cats too, but he likes dogs. It's because of the person he's based off of, though. Alright, let's go ahead and... This is looking very bad so far, but that is okay. It's allowed to look bad in the beginning. Because we need to get the shapes down. We're going to disregard the bottom that we did draw because, well, apparently we're moving it. Alright, I'll go ahead and go like that and like this. How do their legs go? Do they have shapes here and then a shape there? I might have to pull up some pictures of cats really quick, actually. Yeah, I think once I'm done with this... I don't know if I'm going to have the tail curve around the body like I've seen some cats do, or if I'm going to have it like go like out. Maybe on the ground? Maybe have it on the ground and curled? Maybe like that? Alright. Obviously, Cato looks incredibly poorly drawn. But that is okay. Cato is going to get some upgrades in a second. Let me look up pictures. Alrighty, we got pictures of Catos now. We need an eraser. We're gonna pretty much erase this entire thing. And then we're going to thicken the cat up and thin it out in other areas. Because the cat is disproportional. I don't know why I was thinking I could draw a cat without references. I just kind of started the video because I was sitting here trying to come up with something to draw in today's video. And then I was like, oh yeah, I have to draw this anyways. Alright, we're going to start with the head. That's where its eyes are going to be. Cato's face is going to be like this. And this Cato does not have a name because he's not a recurring character or anything. He's just either going to be on the cover for the little comic. Like the first page of the little comic, or he's just going to be in the little bonus things, because I do have some bonus pictures that I'm going to add that don't fit the theme of what I was trying to do, but like I want to draw them anyways, if that makes sense. Alright, there's little Kato's face. No, it's not perfect or anything. I don't know how to draw a cat's face, but it's fine. We're just trying to get something passable at the moment, because this is just the sketch before I actually do it digitally. So normally I would be doing a lot less detail than I'm going to try to do in this to do that, but I am recording this, it is a video, so I am going to try to make it look nice, but I'm just saying this might not look as nice as some of my other drawings, because I'm not necessarily trying to make it perfect or really good like I try my other drawings. Because if I spend too much time on the non-digital version, then when I get to the digital version, I'm going to feel like there's nothing I can add, and I'm going to be thinking like, what am I supposed to do, and stuff like that, and I just don't feel like doing that, So we're going to try to get something that looks pretty good. I think we're probably going to have to make him bend over a little bit more, but he is, I don't know, he is looking up. But I think we should stretch him out more this way then. I don't know. We'll go ahead and add a little bit of a paw right there. Go ahead and go like that. That might be a little too high. We're gonna ignore that. We're gonna go ahead and add his legs. I don't know what a cat's legs look like its front legs. No freaking clue. So, could I look up and look at the pictures of the cats? Yes. Am I going to? No. Why? Because I like making it difficult. Nah, I just like trying to figure it out. It's more fun if I continually struggle over and over and over and over and over and over and over again until I randomly get it right. That's more fun. It's the whole reason I draw. No, it's not. But it's the whole reason I do it like this. Because I could definitely do this an easier way. Actually find out how to draw a cat, actually do it correctly. Which, I do that sometimes, figure out how to actually do something before I do it. But it's more fun to mess around, not know what you're doing. It's more fun this way. Is it slower to make progress? Probably. I mean, I'd probably make a lot more progress if I were taking it, like, seriously, but what's the fun in that? Alright, we're gonna need to make Kato more Kato-like on the body side. Boom, perfectly erased. You can't even tell that there were lines over there. Alright, so we're gonna go like that, which that's a little hard of an edge, but we're going to ignore that. Then we're going to do Kato's face. Alright, there's Kato's face, which I feel like Kato's face might be a little small. You know, maybe I will add Kato into the story. Give Banana Man more trauma. How would adding a cat give him more trauma? Kill the cat. That's how. I'm not gonna be very nice to Banana Man in my story. I was originally planning on making him just kind of a fucked up character, like his backstory, but overall people were nice to him, but I've kind of changed my mind on that aspect. Banana Man's not going to have had the easiest life. It's okay, though. He's not real. Alright. Like, for Banana Man, I decided that his family... Originally, I was gonna have his family be a good family, and he just did a whoopsies and accidentally killed his sister and ran away. And that's why he was, like, traumatized. But now I have changed my mind and decided that no, his family's horrible. He has a terrible family. Even his sister was horrible, but he still accidentally did a whoopsies and killed her. But because he was, like, traumatized, he was like, no, I still loved her. Oh no. And then, he runs away because his family now does not want anything about him because he killed his sister. And then the whole village and everything is going to not like him. No one's going to like him. It's perfect. Everyone's gonna hate Banana Man. And that's it. Everyone's gonna hate him. Gotta give him a terrible backstory. Alright, there's a weird cat face. I'm gonna draw with a smaller pencil now, though. Alright, cool. There we go. Nope, we need a smaller pencil. There we go. Grab lime. Spin them around in your finger, or pretend like you can spin them around in your finger. I can spin it around in my right hand, but I'm left-handed. I'm left-handed, but I can spin a pencil around in my right hand, but not on my left hand. That's because I practiced spinning a pencil on my right hand, but not on my left hand. And it's because the videos I was watching that showed me how to do it, like spin a pencil, I mean, you know, most people are right-handed. Those people were right-handed, so I just did it right-handed, and I can spin a pencil like on my right hand now. It's hard to do with this pencil because it's very uneven, but righty. If this doesn't end up in the Banana Man comic, I'll probably still do a little digital version of the little Cato, because I do still, like I said earlier, like Catos. I don't know how to draw a Cato's nose, though. Shut up. You don't even know. I'm pretty sure when I say, like, shut up when I'm talking about stuff like that, I'm pretty sure you guys can't even hear it. Like, in 90% of my videos, I always tell something to shut up. And it's because I can hear stuff, like, outside. Pretty sure you guys can't even hear that stuff. Alright. Just trying to make the face bigger, because it did kind of seem small. You could probably tell that it seemed pretty small. And I don't want Cato's head to be really small, but then his, like, body's, like, correctly sized. That's just weird. Give me that. Go ahead and erase the extra lines that we don't need. Go ahead and go like that. And then do fluff for the ear that you can barely tell is fluff, but you know I can tell, so that's good enough. I do think the previous face was probably, or the previous face was probably better than this one, but this one's bigger, and it's more important that it's sized correctly than completely accurate, because I mostly follow the sizes when I do the digital. That's what I usually do. I follow the sizes more than I do the actual drawing itself. Alright. Cato is doing Cato things. Giving the little fluffs on his hair. Maybe, or on his ears. Maybe do a little there. And then what about his face? Well, I kind of want to shrink his neck a little bit along with the rest of his body. Just a tittle-tattle bit. He's definitely too big, I think. And obviously I haven't done his face, so I'm not done, but he's definitely too big. But I think it's fine. I think it's overall not horrible. Here, let me just... Meow. And my signature into it because it's like a W. Get it? So funny. Alright, cool. We're gonna try to shrink Mr. Cat. They're making a lot of noise out there. We're gonna try to shrink Mr. Cat. Where's my eraser? There's my eraser. Do that. That kind of hurts my hand. Every time I go like this, it kind of hurts my hand. I got a lot of calluses on my hand. Alright. Go ahead and go like this. Bring it down. Make it a little longer than I did just a second ago. I'll bring that. We'll do this leg. Do basically the outer shell of the cat. Do a tail. And get ourselves... There's our shitty tail, but it is a tail. Alright, there's a cat for ya. We might add a little bit of shading to the cat, but I don't entirely know. Because, well, obviously I can add shading once I'm finished with the cat. I don't necessarily need it in the sketch, but also, you know, recording, more detailed. Oh wait, whoops. I was putting his... Oh my god, my hair's everywhere. I was putting his feet down to where his old feet were. Alright, his eyes are a little bit of a mess. You can barely tell what's going on, but I don't care. Alright. There we go, there's that. Let's go ahead and do that. There's a lot of extra bit on this eraser. I don't know how I haven't needed to change that eraser in forever. These erasers are a complete rip-off. Look at this. Look at how much space is wasted in there. That much could be more eraser. These things are a complete scam. I don't recommend you buy these things. There are better ones. There are like ones that are like an actual pencil like this one that just have an eraser in them. They're way more like cost effective. Definitely recommend those more. This thing is cool though. Still do like it. Those feet look incredibly wrong, but I don't know how cats put the paws. This is why I need a cat. This is the perfect... I should just show my mom this video and just be like, and this is why we should have a cat. And then she'll use this excuse of, but I'm allergic. What a dumb excuse, right? There's a little footy foot. Let's go ahead and add the body right there. Add a little foot right there, a little thing right there. Foot right there, a little thing right there. But this cat's actually sideways, so you should barely see the other foot at all. So maybe that's a better... Alright, let's go ahead and finalize these lines a bit. And try this on for size. There's little... I was trying to use the back of this thing. There's little catto's paws. You know what? I think I'm just going to take that. It's not perfect or anything, but I think I'm going to take it because I'm done fucking around with his little paws. But his tail is too small for his body. He's also too long because I tried to stretch him out. And now his body's too small. Are we going to change it? No. Catto is fine. Catto is weirdly proportioned, but he's fine. He should be fatter, though. Nah, I'm not going to make him fatter. Kind of reminds me of that, like, orange cat from Bob's Burgers, if you know who that is. One of Gail's cats. Kind of reminds me of that. Kind of reminds me of that guy. I don't know his name. I only know Mr. Business. That's the only one I know the name of. Alright. Go ahead and go like that. Get some little get some darker lines in the center. Lighten them up at the less dark parts, you know. I think my shading's gotten a bit better. It's still not like perfect or anything. I think it's just gotten better because I've realized like actually how to shade. Oh, this isn't necessarily an amazing example because the drawing is just not as good, but you know what I mean. Maybe you might not know what I mean. All right, cool. There's Kato. He says meow. I meant to throw that. Bye bye. See you tomorrow. Kato.